Welcome back to another episode of the Ark Survival Guide. Today we are going to start our journey from the Highlands base all the way to Viking Bay where we first started out. And on the way we're going to stop at this volcanic beach and hunt some giant praying mantids. And we're going to have some trouble with that, so watch the rest of this episode and you'll see how that goes. So we are finally heading back to Viking Bay. We just finished setting up our base in the Highlands, and the episode right before this, we got our base all ready with all the amenities we're going to need so that we can just teleport back there anytime we want to and go run amok in the Highlands and do whatever we need to do there. So I'm playing the video in fast speed because it takes a very long time to sail from one coast to the other. We are sailing all the way around the northern coast of Ragnarok, so it's going to be a pretty long journey, and this should actually speed things up a little bit. So we are heading down the coast, and I'm kind of ignoring some of these beached whales out here. You can get a lot of oil and spoiled meat from them, but we're actually in pretty great shape for oil and spoiled meat at this point. We are fully stocked up from all of our excursions, and I'm going to move this pteranodon further from the coast because I just don't want to run into something big like a Rex and have it just take a chomp out of that guy. If he's right on the edge of the raft, he's still going to be within reach, especially if he's on the roof. So I want to keep him pretty safe. He's still brand new, and we just replaced our other pteranodon with him, so he's still pretty low level, has pretty low health, and all that stuff. So you can see this volcanic area back in the background is these black slopes that kind of go down to the coast. And that whole area is full of praying mantis and all kinds of other dangerous stuff. But on the way back to our base in Viking Bay, I want to pick up a lot of organic polymer along the way because we're going to try to make a refrigerator soon. And I've got a pretty good sized boulder here, so I am using that trick we used before to swing our Doedicurus near to the rocks, and he's stuck. Okay, usually that works, but let's go really fast while I'm just maneuvering this guy around. It takes a minute sometimes to get him where he's supposed to be, but normally if we catch the rocks correctly, he will actually harvest all the stone from a boulder that's within reach of the coast, and we can just pick up a ton of stone on the way. But before we left the redwood area, I just grabbed a ton of stone, wood, and thatch from our parasaur. And if you missed that, definitely go back and take a look at that episode in our playlist for the Ragnarok series. There is some really crazy fast gathering that we can do to get just tons and tons of stone and all the good stuff we need for building materials with it takes no time at all using that trick. So at the end of the episode, you'll see a playlist that has all the episodes of this series, and anything that you don't know how to do, like build this awesome raft fortress, it's all in there. You can just go down the playlist and look for what you're looking for. So we are getting close to the volcanic area, and there should be some praying mantis just kind of wandering around out here. They're usually pretty close to the coast, which makes it nice and easy to shoot them. And our Plant Species X turrets should actually be able to shoot them down if we run into any, as long as I can keep that side of the raft facing the coast. So I'm going to take a quick jaunt and do a quick scout with this pteranodon and see if I can find some of these praying mantis lying around. And I am not seeing any just yet, but there should be quite a few around here. So let's see if we can spot some. A lot of times they're, reasonably bright orange, which makes them easy to see against the black beach. But they can also be dark colors too, which makes them a lot harder to spot. So I'm not seeing anything just yet. I may actually check a little further down the coast. I love that. You can see where the lava is just pouring out into the ocean. Just like some places in Hawaii, you can see some cool stuff like that in real life. So I will try to drop that guy in the middle of the raft because praying mantis can actually jump pretty high, like a couple stories up. And I've actually been hit by them while flying in a pteranodon, so we gotta be careful of that. So I am just gonna keep looking and see if I can find some of these mantis, because there's gotta be some around here. Now, the great thing about praying mantis is they are one of the best sources of organic polymer in this entire game. Now, you can also get it from clubbing penguins, but I just can't bring myself to do that, you know? It's just way too sad. Oh gosh, okay, I hear something attacking my Tyrann. Oh gosh, okay, what is going on here? Oh, we found some mantis and they're killing my Pteranodon. Not cool, not cool at all. Not cool. Get out of there, guy. Get out. Okay, great. So, yeah, I had to select the whistle command to get all of my dinosaurs to run in that direction, so hopefully I can get back to that Pteranodon before he tries to land. Hopefully he'll try to land on one of those little islands, because, yikes. Okay, oh man, okay, we're fighting some of these guys, and where is my ammo? Oh gosh. Okay, what about the gun? And we're out. Okay. Somehow, in all of the moving stuff around, I seem to have misplaced all of my arrows and bullets. So bear with me for a minute. I'm going to try to find them in this raft. And let me actually fast forward, because this is going to take a minute. And yeah, I am not seeing any of my ammunition. But as you can hear, those mantises are just wailing away at my raft here. So I'm just going to pull out and see if I can get them to chase me out onto the water. And hopefully we can get them to actually get hit by my turrets. So if they're out of the line of sight of those Plant Species X turrets, they won't actually get hit by them. And as you can see, they're just skating along the surface of the water, because that's just how they roll. And I'm trying to position this so that I can actually hit them with the turrets. And I did just notice that my Pteranodon has safely landed on one of these mountains. I don't want to leave him alone for long, but it looks like he's pretty safe for now. So, yeah, everybody makes mistakes, including me, and I forgot to set my Pteranodon on passive, because that was a good idea. So I tamed him recently, and that's usually the first thing I do with my dinos, is set them on passive, because if they're not, they will just jump right off the raft and attack things like that idiot Pteranodon did, thinking he could take on 2 level 40 mantises, and he would not have survived that. So I would have been down another Pteranodon and would have had to turn right back around and go back to pick up that baby that we just hatched. So these guys are still milling around out here. Looks like one of them is down and the other is just kind of cruising around. And okay, we are getting some of these guys. I don't even know how many mantis are around here. Some of them, oh, there goes another one. Just saw that one sink underwater. So yeah, so much for my scouting mission. It looks like there was a lot of mantis around here that we just couldn't see because they were camouflaging with the background there. Okay, let's hope that's all the mantis. It seems quiet now, and I'm not seeing any. Great, okay. No sharks, just a lot of dead mantis underwater. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Now, we need to actually collect the organic polymer, and a sword is the best way to harvest that polymer. Apparently, you can also club penguins if you have a wooden club. Once again, I just can't bring myself to do that. My wife loves penguins, and she would never let me live that one down. So, we are hunting really deadly giant praying mantis instead. Penguins don't fight back, but it's not a really fair fight anyway, so let's just do this, and you get a lot of organic polymer from these giant mantis, like tons of it. I've probably got enough to make quite a few canteens now, and that's one of the things that I wanted to do. We just unlocked the ability to make canteens. And we've just been using a regular leather water flask for this whole game so far, and that really doesn't get you much water. It doesn't last very long, you only get 1 drink out of it, and I'm having to manually water my plants. Now, if I did not have my turrets on top of a raft, I would actually be able to make irrigation pipes and irrigate my crops. But you can't build irrigation pipes on a raft. It just won't let you do it. Okay, looks like my Pteranodon is safe. So I am going to see if I can pick him up off of that island, and I was really worried we were going to lose that guy. I did not want to lose yet another Pteranodon right off the bat, so thank goodness he is still alive. I'm going to try to whistle him passive and get him back on the raft here, and we should be able to move again. And let's see here, I got a pretty good haul of organic polymer here, so that should be enough to make some stuff, even though we just have a big mountain sticking out of our base. And looks like all of my dinos ran towards the end of the raft when I told that Pteranodon to run. So I'm just going to move these guys back from the walls because rafts are a little bit glitchy. And if you have your dinosaurs next to the walls, like a little too close to them, sometimes they will just glitch into the walls and then you've got a dino that's stuck inside a wall, and you have to decide whether you want to break the wall down to free your dinosaur, or if you want to just run it through a rock in order to push it out the back. But either way, I try to keep my dinos in the very center of the raft, which makes it less likely to run into problems and glitches. So, I think we finally got all of those mantis out here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody to be on passive. I'm also selecting the ordering group to clear the ordering group selects all of my dinos here. So we should be in good shape. They are now passive, so they shouldn't be jumping off the raft like idiots. And I'm going to look for the engram for canteens. And you can see I had to learn a bunch of engrams along with it. Now, I'm going to kind of run this quickly. I'm just getting all the materials that I need to make those canteens. And the reason I'm doing this right now immediately is because the organic polymer will actually spoil pretty quickly. Now, I had to turn on the fabricator here, and I've got this making... Oh, wait, just killed a shark. That's cool. I've got this making all of the canteens that I can. And I may try to get some polymer and some materials to make some electronics too. So it looks like I'm short on materials for that generator, and I do want to make a refrigerator too. That actually takes a lot of polymer, and you can substitute organic polymer for any other polymer here. So we just had the video ended on me again. It just cuts out after a certain amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this meat off of this Megalodon. And I'm still saving up all the Megalodon teeth that I get. We will eventually use them way late in the game to summon bosses. So I'm just going to try to save up throughout the entire game so we can just summon like crazy. So, yeah, we've got some canteens, which is going to really help because I have to manually water my plants, and it takes a long time if I'm doing just one little leather flask at a time. But a canteen, you can actually fully fill up the water, and I think one trip, you just put the canteen in, you can use it 3 times, and it either halfway or completely fills up a large crop plot. It's been a while, I can't remember. But I'm going to see if I can find some more mantis over here, because I do want to get a little bit more polymer while I'm still on this area. So let's do another quick scouting run and see if I can actually spot the mantis this time against this black beach. So, looks like we've got a couple of them wandering around here, and I'm going to try to grab... Looks pretty safe here. Yeah, that is a cool centipede back there. Hot pink, that's awesome. I'm going to grab a bunch of flint because I seem to have misplaced all of my arrows during the move. You ever do that when you're moving your house and you don't remember which box something's in? That's pretty much what happened here. Except the result is I am totally unarmed in a place infested with dinosaurs. So I'm going to make some more bullets, and just going to run this really fast so you don't have to waste too much of your time. And I'm going to make some arrows too. You can see we got a ton of materials before we left the redwoods, just so we won't ever run out for a very long time. So now we've got some arrows again, we've got some bullets, we are once again armed to the teeth. And even though we don't have a lot of shots, we should still be able to get some good out of that. So let's see if I can pull up on this coast and try to find a mantis to shoot. So I think a little further down we may actually be able to find some along the coast. But I definitely want to bring as much polymer as I can. Is that another shark? Huh. I love these turrets. They just shoot everything, and I don't even have to know it's there. It's so helpful. It's like an alarm system, but it, you know, takes care of the intruders in one shot. Doesn't even bother telling you stuff's there. Alright, so we got some spiders. I love the scope on this gun. It's so helpful. And I found a mantis. Okay. Let's see if I can shoot this thing from all the way down here. Because if I can, I don't even have to go close to those guys. Alright, we got plenty of ammo still. These turrets use fertilizer for ammunition. And it looks like we're shooting down a ray that shouldn't cause us any trouble. They usually don't have much trouble shooting those guys. And where was that mantis? Let's see if I can get him in my crosshairs. And we will find out if that actually worked in a second. The idea of the sniper rifle, there we go, that should do it. Did I just kill him? Huh. Oh, manta, not mantis. Okay, that's cool. Looks like he's coming towards us though, great. So the whole point of this sniper rifle is to get stuff to attack us without having to get too close to it. And hopefully if there's any other mantis around, they will also come after us. Oh, yep, there's another one, perfect. Okay, so we got these guys mad, and my turrets are shooting them down, so we've got at least one that we can use. And I'm just going to shoot this guy in the butt, because that's what's sticking out here. And I don't want to get too close to the edge, because he can actually jump up and attack us from here. So hopefully we'll be able to take him down without too much trouble. And, uh-oh, that manta can be a problem. He better not eat my mantis. And he ate the mantis. Okay, great. Well, we'll hopefully take him down before this other guy is a problem. Okay, perfect. So we skipped again, ran out of video, but I'm going to go ahead and grab my sword and get some more polymer. So once we've got this, we are going to continue our journey on the next episode, and the next episode will arrive in Viking Bay. So thanks for watching, yikes, and tune in next time. Thanks so much for watching our video from the Ark Survival Guide. This is an amazing game, and it's sometimes really hard to learn how to survive, but we are dedicated to teaching you how to not just survive, but how to thrive and have lots of fun on this amazing game. So we have a series for just a Let's Play, so you can watch how we've conquered this vast open world. And we also have a guide series with specific guides on how to do certain things that are a little bit more confusing or difficult on this game. So be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We are constantly creating new videos for you to enjoy. So you can travel through your journey on Ark with us and learn how to do everything you need to know to survive in this game. So thanks for watching, and we will continue to bring you great content that is suitable for the entire family, except maybe the occasional dinosaur poop. What can you do? This is Ark. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon on the next video.